would like to tell about some bad habits of smoking and drinking. Actually, smoking and drinking are very prevalent in our society, and mostly it's among the young. You started at an very young age when you enter the college, because you come across friends who entice you and you start smoking. Just actually the youth start smoking because they see people smoking maybe in movies, or in some stunts. So by seeing that, they also like to do the same thing and they start smoking, not realizing that slowly they are getting addicted to this particular smoking. Actually, smoking has got a lot of problem, especially with the respiratory system. It can cause serious illnesses like lung cancer and another disease called as COPD, that is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which both the diseases are non-reversible diseases. So we have to take a lot of care to prevent these diseases, because as it is, we know that our world is very much polluted, especially the busy cities, the metro cities, and so a lot of pollution is there. So why should we again smoke and get more take more pollution? So it's my request to the younger generation, that is to desist from this particular habit of smoking, because once you are addicted to that, it is very difficult to give up this particular habit. As I spoke earlier regarding smoking, there are two things now. Now, why does this person smoke? Initially, he smokes because he'll be with some friends, or he'll be, as I put it earlier, that in some movies you'd have seen some style, you would like to show that style, and especially in a party, another person is smoking, so even I should smoke because I should be acceptable in that particular place. Now come on, I want to tell you, is the smoking the only thing to show off or say that it's acceptable? You may be having so many other talents, like you may have a few tricks, or you might have learned a few tricks, or some jokes, or something which can keep your society or your friend circle going, so that they recognize you by some good habit rather than by this habit of smoking. So that is one thing. Second thing is, this is I am telling you, people who have yet to begin smoking, that means who are falling a prey to it. But people who have already fallen a prey, or even I can say not totally addicted but dependent on that, then also what it requires to quit smoking is, one thing I can tell you is a firm mind, because this I can tell because many of my friends whom I have come across, they have totally quit smoking, because what they have done is a firm mind. What they have told me is, first 2 months they find it difficult, after that they find it okay, fine, I have done it, let me continue, and so as the months and as years go by, you totally forget about it. So what you require is a firm mind, and initial first 2-3 months when you want to do that, I find that you must find some other avenues which distracts your mind, or maybe at that when you feel tense, you feel like smoking, you find out some other avenue, like say yoga, or go to a quiet place, take a break where your mind is relaxed. So I feel those are the ways where you can definitely quit smoking. Quitting smoking is much easier than quitting alcohol. That is definitely what I feel. And at least alcohol for consumption, you require a place, you require to go and buy it. You can't drink in front of everybody, and if you drink, you smell. So the availability of alcohol and the place where you do it is difficult. So the chances of becoming an alcoholic is less. Whereas smoking, you don't require anything. You can just keep it in your pocket, and you just require a lighter, and you just light a lighter and smoke anywhere you want. Of course, now government has brought in a lot of legislations and ban, so it's a very welcome move. So at least your freedom is curbed, and many of the younger society people, when they don't get a proper place to smoke, they automatically, at least the frequency comes down. That is a very good move. And even I have seen, from what I used to see when I was young, maybe when I was in my high school and my PUC days, I could see a lot of smokers smoking very freely on the road. Not only that, even sitting in the bus and smoking, even sitting in the train and smoking. But now, smoking in the train, smoking in public places and smoking is totally prohibited. So now I have seen the smoking is very, very less. So I hope the same trend continues. And my dear friends, please, if you are not a smoker, don't go in for that habit. And if you are a smoker, try your level best. Find your own ways, because thing is inside you. You can itself, a firm mind, if you do, you can definitely quit smoking. Because once you get a lung cancer or once you get a COPD, remember that it is non-reversible disease.